2007 to 2014 Chevrolet Silverado extended cab, crew cab, and others. Dual 6.5-inch speaker pods with dual tweeters provided by CustomSpeakerPods.com. I'm going to show you how to install them. Hang out. First step for installation, place the pod in location. Make sure you find the optimal spot for the pod to rest. Once you have found that location, hold the pod in place and mark all of the mounting holes. Once you've marked all the mounting holes using your drill that is the same size as the screw, drill all of the mounting holes, making sure to stay in the center of the marks. Now, if the marks are too difficult for you to see, which on some colors they are, you can always place the pod, drill a hole. Another trick, drill a hole, place a screw, and that will hold it in location. So now we are firm in place, happy with the location, we can continue. Now that all of the mounting holes have been drilled, we can mark the location for the speakers. We'll have to remove this material in order to get the speaker to fit. Make sure you mark clearly. The hole can be a little bit larger. That is not a problem. Also mark the locations for the tweeters. Tweeter locations will have to be much larger in order to accommodate the actual tweeter itself. Remove the pod. And using our rotary tool, we will cut out the openings. Now, using our rotary tool, we will go ahead and cut the opening for the speaker. Get our first pod in place. Put a couple screws in there to hold it. Double check our cut before we put the speaker in. Looks like we need a little bit more there. Do a quick test fit. Perfect. And do the same thing, cut the opening for the second hole. Now we'll use our rotary tool, go ahead and cut the opening for the tweeter. Line it up. Do a test fit in the 6.5 with the tweeter. See how that looks. Now, using our rotary tool again, we'll go ahead and cut the opening for the top speaker. Now, I have switched over to a permanent marker so I can show you this. Underneath this area here, there is a support bracket. The purpose of this bracket, I believe, is only to add rigidity, so when you put your bottles of beer or water, whatever, in there, helps to support the door panel from falling down a little bit. Unfortunately, we're going to have to cut this out in order to get that to fit. However, The addition of the speaker pod will add the rigidity back to it, because this material, after it's installed with all the shape, though it looks flimsy, once it's attached, is very structurally sound. Now that's done. To remove this, go from the back side. There's a couple of plastic spot welds in this area here. All you got to do is just drill those to remove it. One from the back side, like I said, easy to remove. All you got to do is just remove this material here from the back side like that. So it pops right off, and you just toss it out. Now we got the holes for the tweeter and the loafer already cut out. So we'll do a quick test fit, make sure everything fits correctly. Test fit of the speaker. Seems I may have a little bit more material to remove. We'll take care of that. So right here. Yep, there should be enough room for the tweeter. So next step is to install all the hardware that is provided. Screws with the lock nuts from the back. Be sure when you're tightening them, do not over tighten the screws and lock nuts, just enough to bring the material together. If you over tighten it, you can risk stripping or breaking the pod or the door panel itself. One more tip, if you want to clean it up, you can use a sanding drum right here. Run it around, clean all the burrs and stuff off, clean up the holes a little bit, make sure that nothing falls into the speakers after installation. Now I'll go ahead and install all the screws, which I will not bore you with. We'll do a cut scene to that, but basically take all your screws, put them through the pod, nuts from the back side using the wrench, screwdriver. Remember to not over torque. Another installation note, this screw right here, you'll have to drill this one a little bit deeper. You're going to go through the outer side of the door panel. Behind it there is a clip box for the attachment of the door panel to the door. Just drill straight through it with your drill bit. What you can do is go from the back side, start the screw, start the nut, and then just tighten it up as you go, and it'll go into the clip box without affecting the function of that clip box. Alright, another quick tip for you. Before you install the speaker pod to the door panel, go ahead and mount your tweeters. It'll be easier to get to the back side to mount on and use all the hardware required for the tweeters. In case you see them moving, I didn't install them. Just here for the video purposes, so you may see them move around, but still, same basic procedure. Using the hardware, go ahead and install them before you install the tweeters before you install the pod. So now we have all of the screws installed. We have all the hardware tightened up. We have a very nice, tight, clean fit. Go ahead and mount the speakers. So place speaker 1. Place speaker 2. Get your logos lined up correctly. Make sure you have the right orientation that you want. Then using our drill that has a drill bit with that is the same diameter as the root diameter of your screw, you can either mark your holes, remove the speaker, which would be the safer way, but I'm feeling frisky. I'm just going to go ahead and drill the holes with the speaker in location. Now the holes are drilled. Utilizing your favorite tool to install the screws, go ahead and install the screws, being sure not to over torque. You do not want to strip the material of the pod. And that's it. Completes the installation of speaker pods. Speakers in place. Everything is ready to go. Be installed back in the vehicle. Thanks a lot for watching.